Welcome back to JayzTwoCents, and today we're going to go ahead and talk about different types of microphones. Several people have been asking me about my mic setup that you see behind me here, but I want to talk to you about the differences in microphones and what it is you need to know, especially if you're going to be a commentator, but wanting to get the most out of your setup. Right now I'm just simply using the onboard camera microphone, and it obviously sounds very, very horrible. So let's go ahead and turn around, let's get into the webcam here, and let's start comparing some different mics and see what it is you need to know when doing audio voiceovers.
If you're a YouTube commentator or you do any sort of recording on YouTube, chances are you're using something like this that I'm wearing right here. These are my Turtle Beach X12s. They are a gaming headset, but they can be used on Xbox or PC, and this is what I think the most common YouTube commentator is using. I'm going to go ahead and do the comparison that I talked about right now with a couple of different microphones, and oh my god, just hit my knee. Ow! I'm a big baby. And so what I'm doing right now is I'm going ahead and doing a little bit of an audio test here of these X12s. They were $59 at Fry's, got a headset built in. You can hear yourself as you talk, so you find yourself not yelling into the microphone if you're using some sort of a noise cancelling headphone like this right here, which are my Logitech G930s. I think they're a great bargain. And if you're doing YouTube commentaries, you don't need a giant setup like I've got going over here with my, studio quality mic. I can't get these damn lights off my face. They're shining in like right through my blinds right there. Holy crap, they're really pissing me off. Anyway, I'll move over here. So what I want to do now with a couple of different mics is I want to go ahead and just give a brief description of what they are. And obviously these are my Turtle Beach X12s. And I'm going to say the same sentence and sing a little bit of a song for you guys, and so that you can hear the differences between the mics and as well as what they cost. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, diddly-dee, there they are standing in a row. Big one, small one, some as big as your head. The quick red fox jumped over the lazy brown dog. But by now some of you must be saying, but Jay, I don't have a gaming headset, or I'm on an extremely limited budget. I have no money whatsoever, but I really want to make YouTube videos and I want to do commentary, so what do? Get yourself one of these guys right here. Believe it or not, this thing is less than $10. And sometimes you can find it online for less than $5. And this is nothing more than just a simple desktop microphone. And I tried to be too noisy there. The pickup on it and the sound on it is actually really not that bad. The only thing you have to be careful of, and the things you have to think about, are the fact that, one, there's no screen on this right here. If you get too close and you start talking right into it, as you can see, this is not very pleasant to listen to. It's very noisy. The P's and B's and M's, no, not really, but anything that puffs out air, it's going to sound like crap. So you're going to want to make sure you're talking over it, because if you talk directly into it, then it's not going to do very well. But what you can do is you can get yourself some sort of a foam windscreen to put over it, or you can make yourself just like a little pop filter to put right over the top of it, similar to this right here, but just goes right over the tip of this, and it would stop all of those popping sounds. The first couple of videos I made on YouTube, this is the mic that I used, and I hooked it directly to that camera right there, because the microphone on that camera sucks. As you could tell by the intro to the video, built-in microphone cameras are they're there as like a bonus. They're not really meant to be used for recording audio, in my opinion. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, a diddly-dee, there they are, standing in a row. Big one, small one, some as big as your head. The quick red fox jumped over the lazy brown dog. Now, one thing I'd like to just go ahead and point out is that these are a $150 headset. You might be able to get them on sale for a little bit less now, but this is the Logitech G930 wireless gaming headphones. 7.1 surround sound. They've got controls and buttons on the side. I can control Skype, I can control Windows, I can make programs pop up. All of these buttons are completely adjustable. It's got noise canceling, like if somebody walked in, I wouldn't be able to hear him. What I want to go ahead and point out is, just because this is an expensive headset, do your research, because as you can tell by the sound of this microphone, it sounds horrible. And what Logitech's explanation of why they sound so bad is because they're wireless, they have limited bandwidth because of the surround sound. So they went ahead and cut back the bandwidth on the microphone all the way down to 16K. And 16K is actually considered like tape player quality. I don't recommend using these headphones whatsoever for commentary, so do yourself a favor. If you're researching headsets, make sure you do research on the quality of the microphone built in as well, or you could get stuck with something like this and having spent a whole lot of money for it. I've got the lovely bunch of coconuts, a diddly-dee, there they are, standing in a row. Big one, small one, some as big as your head. The quick red fox jumped over the lazy brown dog. But you can have some fun with the modulation sound of this microphone, like for instance, Louis, Lois, you wretched vile of a woman, you. I think that you should probably not consider using this headphone unless you want to sound like a horror movie from 1942. Oh.
And speaking of horrible mic qualities, the built-in webcam microphone obviously should just be ignored and not even considered to be there. It is complete garbage.
And last but not least, we have my studio quality Blue Yeti right here, hooked up to a Pile PL2T microphone boom. But what you have to realize is that this microphone setup is not cheap. The microphone's $150 if you buy it full retail, the pop filter's $20, and the mic boom was $120. So you're talking right now with tax and stuff over $300 simply for a microphone. But this isn't necessary. I mean, I think honestly the thing that sounds next to best to this was this cheap microphone. Isn't it amazing what this sounded like compared to this? And the fact that you can get amazing sound out of something so cheap. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, a diddly-dee. There they are, standing in a row. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. The quick red fox jumped over the lazy brown dog. I have a lot of fun with this microphone though. I really like to get into it, and I do an awful lot of silly voices. I haven't really put them out on YouTube because I'm still a little bit shy. I don't really want to, I don't want to get the flames coming in more than I can handle at any one time, but maybe my Yoda voice I show you.
One of the things that you can do with a microphone like this is you can play along with it and do some crazy modulation voices and stuff.
Or you just realize that, you're actually doing that, and it's not the microphone. Seriously, folks, I have an awful lot of fun with this microphone right here, and I do a lot more with it than just getting on here and doing voiceovers for YouTube. Seriously, guys, in all honesty, I hope you guys have found this video very helpful. I've been asked so many times in almost every single review I've done, I've been told, do microphones, do microphones, do microphones. Well, here you go. Here's your microphone review. I hope you liked it. Now stop bugging me to do microphone reviews. I've already done it now. I'm not going to do it again. Unless I get another microphone, then maybe I'll do it again. But seriously, bro, stop bugging me to do the microphone review!